Hello, welcome to my series about Chopin Mazurkas. Today we focus on Mazurka Opus 41, number 3. Mazurka in A flat major. A flat major key is very warm, very bright, very rich in sound. And so is this Mazurka. This Mazurka also was written in no.3 when in France, when Chopin was spending time with Georges Sand. And from the very beginning, well, if we just listen to this mazurka without saying anything, we just hear the simple melody with the accompaniment of left hand as the dancing, right? Almost like a waltz. It could be a waltz. Something else. So part B. And part C. Then the intermezzo, connection to go back, to part A. Connection to part A. So it's rather simple when it comes to the structure. It's not really very complicated. But of course, if we look deeper and if we listen deeper, and I as a performer, well, of course, I have to look deeper when I prepare these mazurkas to record on the CD. I start to see here a dialogue. Maybe you're surprised. What? Dialogue? Here we have the one melody and you hear the dialogue? Well, that's pretty strange. Well, actually, not really. Just listen. The first short phrase, which is set in the middle part of the keyboard, is said by one person. Then there is an answer of another person a little bit upper register. Then again the same register that before, so the same person that before answers. And now what happens? Two people together, they are singing together. In thirds, so being close to each other. And this makes me think that maybe this is like maybe they went for a walk. Imagine a couple walking through a beautiful landscape of the French countryside, maybe Provence, or maybe something else, and a fantastically beautiful surrounding weather, nature, maybe some birds, maybe some other animals, and everything is just flourishing and it's so beautiful, and just we enjoy it. And then they start to talk. So he says maybe that, oh, look how beautiful the day is here, it's so nice to be with you, what do you think about this? And then she answers, she agrees totally with him. Then he answers again, and then they sing together. I think for the performer it's very important, for me it will be important, to differentiate these two people by changing the touch. Let's listen again. Then we come to part B, which is extremely beautiful and is something absolutely amazing what Chopin did here with the harmony. So there are many options of differentiate this dialogue. One of them is, well, to play it louder, one person louder, second person softer, or the opposite, or some other things, maybe with the rubato. Maybe he plays a little slower, then she plays a little, then he plays together. Well, this is of course the matter of imagination of the performer. I think it's better to keep one tempo but to change the touch. But let's go to part B now. And part B, it's worth to play in a very slow tempo and to focus on the harmony, to listen to the harmony, because here something absolutely extraordinary is happening. Well, Chopin is constantly keeping notes, two notes, and changing to others. And this way he's changing harmony, but at the same time it's like a mixture, it's like a water, some kind of material that is sticky, and we can just move it. It's good to close your eyes and just listen, focus on the harmony, which I play for you very slowly now. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you hear at the beginning, these two notes, they stay, and then these two are changing. Then these two stay, the middle are changing. So he constantly changed this color. Then these are two changing. Again, these are changing. This. Now it doesn't sound so beautiful when I play it, but I want to show you. Well, you can look at the score if you're a musician, how fantastically it's written. And the melody has again this code which all the mazurkas in Opus 41 have. Well, first the melody goes up, as in the E minor, the second part, if you remember. We stay, we go, the sun is going up and stays, and we are so happy. And this is here, is the same thing. We go up, and then we stay. We stay all the time on this note, and it's repeated 4 times. So it's exactly the same as it was before in one, and also in the first Mazurka. The same thing. So just listen to it again. The feeling is so beautiful. It's not sad, absolutely not. Now we come to part C, and here suddenly we have the C minor. So C minor is rather dark key. So probably Chopin wants to talk about something which is not nice. And here I want to talk a bit about Chopin and George Sand, what happened during his life that time, because their relationship was not that happy anymore. Well, first of all, Chopin wanted to come back to Paris, and he wanted to take George Sand with him. But she didn't want that because she felt very well in Nohant together with her kids. They also felt very well. And she wanted to work, she wanted to write new books. And she didn't really like Paris so much. So this was the first thing. The second thing was that their love life, the erotic part of their life, which was very important for both of them, but probably especially for George Sand, well, didn't exist anymore, simply because Chopin was too sick, and well, we know it from George Sand. It's not. I don't now guess. It's just a fact that first she wrote to the son of Balzac that when she make love with Chopin, it's like making love with a corpse, a dead body. And that was really awful, and then they stopped completely. And then for George Sand, she was a crazy woman. It was something that, of course, at first she could stand, but not for too long. So, well, for sure they talked about it a lot of times, and it was not anymore a true happiness. Something in this relationship stopped working. And well, here in this part of the Mazurka, we have this kind of a symbol of that something stops working, and we have something very sad. But it's not it doesn't stay for too long. Listen. Until here, and then we have the transition to the beginning, so to part A, and this is also a dialogue. First, she is saying something. Let me play it again. And then he is replying. This, of course, is the anticipation of then she stays alone. And then we come back to the beginning. And now, the ending of the Mazurka. I think that this ending is the most mysterious ending of all Chopin music, because here it ends with the question mark, with the question. And usually composers don't finish the piece with the question. Here, this Mazurka is open. It's open, it opens, and we have to end this Mazurka in our hearts. Just listen how beautifully it ends. and the end. So Chopin asks the question and leave. And we are alone with this question in the air. Let me play for you this mazurka in its full. Thank you very much and see you again soon. Bye bye.